Hi everyone, it's Dr. Renee McSwain and welcome to the Venus Effect. Today we're traveling back 4,000 years to meet the goddess who invented resurrection. Long before Easter or Ostaria existed, her name, Inanna. Her power over love, war, and rebirth still pulses through our spring rituals today. So let's begin. Long before the resurrection of Christ and before the spring festivals of Ostaria, there was Inanna, the original goddess of love, war, fertility, and rebirth. She is the oldest known goddess in recorded history, worshipped for over 4,000 years in ancient Mesopotamia. And her story is the foundation of many myths we know today, including Easter. Most of us know Easter as a Christian holiday, or its pagan predecessor, Ostaria, a celebration of spring, fertility, and renewal. But the roots go even deeper. Inanna's prime season was the spring equinox, a time of abundance when life returned to the earth. And it's just like later resurrection myths, Inanna was the first deity to die and rise again. Inanna's most famous myth is her descent into the underworld. She passed through 7 gates. She was stripped of her power, her regalia, her very identity until she hung lifeless on a hook. Yet with the help of the god Enki, she was resurrected and she returned to the world above. This is the original death and rebirth story, one that later would echo in tales of Osiris, Persephone, and even Jesus. Inanna was the queen of heaven, the planet Venus, or one of the first Venetian goddesses. She is the light that returns after the dark. Her temples were places of sacred sexuality, initiation, and ecstasy worship. Priestesses would often perform rites of healing, strategy, and divine union. In order to work with Inanna, it really is about reclaiming your own sensual power, your beauty, and your voice. If you want to connect to her energy, offering copper, which is a sacred metal for her, is great. Pouring white wine, sweet cakes, baklava is my favorite, fresh fruit and honey, adorning her spaces with flowers like roses, lilies, jasmine, and burning myrrh and cedar in her honor is a really great way to connect with her. Her sacred scents are jasmine, magnolia, lotus, and vervain. You can work with herbs like damiana, rose, and lavender to awaken your sensual side. Inanna is about luxury embodied, so steam baths, silk, dance, music. She also teaches us to love our bodies, to stand naked before the mirror, and to bless every curve and every scar. She is unashamed in her sexuality. If you have wounds around pleasure or your body image, she will guide you to heal them. But Inanna isn't just about love, she is war. She sharpens tongues like swords. She teaches strategy and how the art of honey words can disarm your enemies. She emboldens you to break stagnation and to lead with courage. This season, as the world awakens, remember, Easter, Ostaria, they're all but echoes of the first goddess who conquered death. Inanna lives in every spring flower, in every act of courage, in every woman or man who rises again. Call on her, dance with her, and let her remind you, you are divine. It's been my pleasure to be with you today. I hope that you enjoyed learning about the original goddess Inanna and her death and resurrection story. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps the channel to grow, and I thank you for it. Until next time, remember to shine and many blessings into you today in abundance.